we remain steadfast in our commitment in delivering local news that matters. Stories that inspire. Enriching the lives of Filipinos in the Philippines and across the globe.
This is your GMA Regional TV. Buong puso para sa Pilipino.
Kini ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Good morning mga kapuso! Ilabi na itong mga nagapamahaw pa kanong mga orasa. Sigurado nga mabusog yun mo sa atong mga storya, sa atong mga Mindanawans. Cyril, mayong buntag!
Good morning, John D. ug mga kapuso. Bagong storya na sabang hatod namo mga kapuso this Tuesday morning. Nga I'm sure mo dasig ka nato. Karong buntaga, ato makauban ang usa ka arts teacher nga nag-organize sa usa ka fashion show sa Zamboanga City. Fashion show nga ang mga gibida gama sa trash. At ang ina ninyo unya sa spotlight.
Samtang sa Bistok, ato makauban ang pump girl turned beauty queen. Ug baguhay lang na koronahan as Pearl of Sarangani 2022. Ug sa spotlight ato makauban ang napasidunggan isip Best Director sa baguhay lang Mindanao Film Festival. Mga kapuso, karong buntaga atong makauban si Neo Bryce Largo. Siya ang Best Director sa Mindanao Film Festival karong tuiga. Hello Bryce, kumusta?
Good morning, Miss John D.
Kumusta yung morning?
Okay lang. It's such a great morning, no? Good morning mga kapuso.
Alright, Bryce, aside sa Best Director ka, doon na pa rin kayo nadagdan ng mga awards o sa ganito?
So our film is called Wala. So it was nominated, it has 9 nominations sa Mindanao Film Festival and it won 3 awards. So Best Director, Special Jury Prize, and then Best Production Design. So,
wow, no? Grabe. Mga major awards, no, na sa inyong film. Ano ba ang story sa Wala?
So Wala is about this film, it's about this young adult na she's waiting for respond kay bago ra man gud siya na job interview. So she's waiting for a result and murag it's basically her journey of waiting and of her kanang contemplating life as she waits for the results of her interview.
So daghan kid maka-relate ana, especially itong mga affected no sa COVID-19 na mga restrictions, daghan na mga wala nag-operate na mga establishments. So karon unsa man ang gibati sa team na daghan kay award nga inyuhang nadawat.
So, super unexpected because kay for us we just had fun while making the film gani kay kanang first time ang good ni nga naka-shoot ko with a large crew. Dili gud kay dako pero like with a crew kay panagsa ako ra maggunit sa kami, ako ra mag-shoot sa mga
It's like a one-man band?
One-man band sa una pero karon like naka-delegate na og trabaho so it's less stressful, more fun ana gani. So extra lang if ever na ay mga awards good and medyo surprising siya pag awards night gani ginatawag ang mga pangalan di katuo magtinuto kay pa mi sa akong mga kauban like nganong gi-awardan ta ana. So it's a surprise and it's a very pleasant surprise sa mo agad. Fourth film na nako ni sa Mindanao Film Festival pero morning first nga like nagka large acknowledgement good ko no. So I'm very thankful and happy kay ko and also thankful pug ko sa akong crew. I think akong crew gud ang nag-elevate sa ako gani gid para dawat ning mga awards. So yeah.
Kuan ba kanang tinabangay
gud.
What does it give you no as a director nga kanang maghimo kag film?
Wala dyan specific pero natoy isa ka time nga nag-apil ko og kanang guerrilla filmathon. It's a 24-hour event nga magbuhat mo film. And nakaingon ko sa akong crew members ato nga murag kanang every time nga nagabuhat kog film kay I feel more alive, kanang murag mas present ka ba, like naa ka sa moment. Kay if you're doing anything else, like naga-browse na kasi yung cellphone or like normal lang nga adlaw, murag panagsa kay ma-disregard nimo ang small things. Pero pag naka sa filmmaking, kay every little thing matters, every moment matters. So murag you feel more alive.
Especially pag makita na nimo ang output, di ba?
Especially.
Meaning you feel more productive.
Yes.
Kung himo kag film. Okay. Unsa ba imuhang mga plano karon, bigger na nga mga imuhang salmutan, mga projects?
Of course, being a Mindanao filmmaker, and even a filmmaker, a person in arts, even you'll never know what will happen next. Kay unpredictable jud kay siya nga lifestyle, no. Pero personally, I just plan on making more stories, writing more stories, and also I plan on kanang really pushing voices from other filmmakers gani. Kay of course dili lang ay kanang murag it doesn't stop with me. I have to uplift other filmmakers nga kailan ako mga young filmmakers. Kay I think that will push the Mindanao filmmaking scene further if I help gani. So kato akong goal nga elevate their voices, the other filmmakers.
All right. Unsa ba imuhang opinion or imong komento with regards kining pagdawat sa mga independent films karon nga panahon?
I think we're at a point in our society karon sa like Mindanao and Philippines nga kanang murag the children or like the young people are more savvy when it comes to filmmaking. So I think this is the perfect opportunity gyud nga kanang magbuhat kag film kay kabalo na ang mga tao sa ilahang ginatan-aw, kabalo na sila opinions na form, dili lang siya kanang through kanang wider word of mouth, pero kanang murag their own opinions na sila tastes nila nga na form because of kanang exposure to media, because of social media and kanang mga online stuff.
Para sa imo unsa ba ang film?
For me, filmmaking is a way of it's a reflection of life, because there are other different types of as other types of art, daghan jud ways para like to reflect our lives. Pero I think it's more visceral sa film kay makit-an gyud nimo ang mga tao nga kinabuhi nila, ang mga storya nila. So I think it changes lives more. It has more impact because people can see their lives through the lenses of the camera, through the screen. So I think mao nang impact sa film sa kuha.
Alright, dagan kayong salamat, Mayor Bryce Largo. Such a very insightful interview with you. Mga kapuso, tutok lang mo kay mo balik pa ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Kini ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
This morning mga kapuso, atong makauban ang gikoronahang Pearl of Sarangani 2022. Help me welcome EJ Vergara. Hello EJ and welcome sa At Home with the GMA Regional TV. Kumusta ka?
Okay lang din naman po. It's been an overwhelming experience. It's been a blessing. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me po.
EJ, congratulations. O syempre, mag-usa na kabulan human kang gikoronahan isi Pearl of Sarangani 2022. Aduna ba'y nabago sa imo after the coronation night?
After the coronation night, there are a lot of opportunities na binigay talaga sa akin, and it's not what I expecting from this year. Kasi nung during the pandemic time, parang walang-wala talaga akong interest against the pageantry, parang nawala yung interest ko. But then, my makeup artist talaga really wants me to pursue once and for all na pageants. So, why not try? So, ganun po. Pero, all the hard work, all the exhausting rehearsal, really paid off. Ganun.
So, ang nag-push pala talaga sa'yo ay ang makeup artist mo. So, thanks to him, di ba? Ay, nasa iyo ang corona ngayon. And recently, nag-trending ka online tungod wala ni mo gikaulaw ang trabaho nimo kaniadto nga usa ka pump attendant sa gasoline station. Pwede ba na mo ma-share sa imuhang story o syempre kung paunsa sab ka nagsugod sa world sa pageantry?
During pandemic times, really, higpit na higpit talaga nun na time, and the prices had been rising, and then at that time I keep on demanding my father na, Papa, bili tayo ganito, Papa, bili tayo ganan. And he keeps on denying all my wants. Ganon. So, okay, ayaw mo talagang bilhin ako ng mga bagay na gusto ka. Why not? Nagtrabaho talaga ako noon ate. Super. So, at that time, parang nakita ko rin yung value ng money. Parang, it's not everything that you want in life, you needs to work for it. Parang ganun din yung pageantry. You need to work for it to achieve, and you have to pursue it with a passion, with heart. Ganun po.
I couldn't agree more sa sinabi mo kasi kailangan talaga ng effort para sa kung ano man yung dream na gusto mong matupad. Ayan. Pero nung una ba, syempre pump attendant, hindi pangkaraniwan kumbaga na trabaho, lalo na sa'yo, estudyante ka, tapos at the same time, beauty queen. Ayan. Bakit pump attendant yung napili mo? May choices ka ba that time? Or parang gusto mo lang talaga itry? Or yun yung available lang talaga at that time?
Actually, at that time, ate, may choices talaga, but I prefer to the pump attendant. Kasi kung pump attendant ka, you have the engagement or you have the great communication skills na may enhance mo again with the customer, and that's what I want then, para yung communication skills ko towards the people will enhance talaga. Yun po ate.
So, ayun, marami kang nakakausap everyday, syempre, 'di ba, mga motorista, ayan, from different walks of life, yung mga customers, syempre. Imong advocacy mao ang pagprotekta sa kinaiyahan, dunay mga grupo karon nga gapanawagan nga mas pahugtan pa ang pagprotekta sa marine life sa Sarangani Bay. Isip Pearl of Sarangani, paunsa ba ka makatabang sa pagprotekta sa Sarangani Bay?
In line with my advocacy din naman po, kailangan po talaga yung cooperation. Cooperation is the key. And through our micro-action, it can have a great impact with this society. And we should start it at home where this can be impact with our kids. So, parang importante din na parang maging example din tayo sa mga bahay-bahay natin. Yun po. Kasi malaki talaga yung epekto sa mga tao. Ay, ganito pala, magiging example din ako para ganito po.
So, may mga plans ka na ba, activities na posibleng gagawin in line sa pagiging Pearl of Sarangani mo?
Yes po. Actually, may na-start din akong isang program which is the mangrove planting in my town, which is our town is really very well known to be one of the rich biodiversity in Mindanao. So, why not try to conserve it and protect it for the next future? Ganun po.
I agree kasi napakaganda ng Glan. Nakapunta ako doon. Ang daming beaches na magaganda kasi syempre 'di ba sa whole Sarangani parang yun talaga yung pinupuntahan pag sinabing white sand beaches, okay, Glan. Andun yung mga magagandang beach resorts at syempre andun din ang Pearl of Sarangani 2022. Ayan, unsa ba ang pangandoy sa usa ka EJ Vergara?
Simple lang din naman po makapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Iba kasi pag may pag degree holder ka, ang daming opportunities na makukuha mo. So, yun po talaga, having a degree holder can have a great future, and having a great future can have a stable life to sustain for your family.
Ayan. Hoping na sa susunod na mga travels namin dito, makikita ka namin at ikaw yung andon sa eroplano. Ayan. What's next ba sa mga plano mo? Makikita ka ba namin sa national pageant?
Yan din yung pinaplanuhan namin as of this month kasi yung national pageant, kailangan talagang bongga yung preparation mo eh. So, kailangan talaga pagplanuhan ng maigi. As of now, pinaplanuhan pa talaga namin kung saan ako nababagay na national pageant. So, stay tuned na lang siguro.
Daghang salamat sa panahon nga imong gi-share sa At Home with GMA Regional TV ug gahinaot mi EJ nga mas daghan pa kang pageant nga apilan, mas daghan pa kang ma-inspire ug makit-an ka namo sa national pageant. Tutok lang mga kapuso, kay mo balik pa ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Kini ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Hola mga kapuso! Let's get to know ang isang teacher sa likod ng isang fashion pictorial na umani ng multiple hearts and likes sa social media. Ibinida niya ang mga fashion dresses na yari sa mga recycled o indigenous materials na gawa mismo ng kanyang mga estudyante. At ito ay pinangalanang The Trashon Show. Let's all welcome Teacher Rosel Hiolin. Mayong buntag, buenos dias, Teacher Rosel. Welcome sa At Home with GMA Regional TV. Kamusta ka?
Buenos dias, GMA Kapuso. Good morning.
Teacher Rosel, just recently naging entertaining at inspiring ang ginanap na The Trashon Show sa inyong school. Gaano ba ka-appreciative ang ating mga estudyante and teachers upon seeing the creative output ng ating mga estudyante?
First and foremost, my students are very happy. They are happy because it's their first time to create something out from the trash or from recycled materials. At the same time, happy sila because they have showcased their craftsmanship, their talents, as well as they build teamwork, camaraderie with their friends, with their groups, and most especially the teachers. Yung karamihan ng mga teachers sa kanila, they have really amazed by the outputs of their students.
Napaka-creative at innovative ng inyong students from HMIJ Foundation Philippine Islamic College. Paano ba nagsimula ang konsepto ng The Trashon Show?
First, it was during our art class, so reading visual arts at saka sa art appreciation. One of my topic there discussed about the elements of arts, principles of arts. Then at the end of their term, ang sabi ko sa kanila, they will need to come up with something that is very creative that comes from any recycled materials. Then it started pre-final term wherein I said to them that we will have a culminating activity wherein you will be going to wear some recycled dress for fashion show, and they were so very happy and excited.
Gamit na gamit ang mga patapon na materials tulad ng dried leaves, masks, cellophane, paper plates at newspapers. Ano po yung criteria o basis, Teacher Rosel, for judging para manalo sa Trashon Show?
There is only one basic criteria that I really need them to get, wherein a trash that turned into a fashionable way. So one of the criteria is the use of recycled materials that is cost efficient. Ibig sabihin yung mga left or mga hindi na nagagamit or magagamit na pwede pang i-reuse at i-recycle. And their creativity with the use of mga left materials or yung mga recycled materials na hindi na magamit pero pwede pa siyang gawin into a fashionable way to be decorative art.
Teacher Rosel, bilang isang realisasyon, gaano nga ba kahalaga na bigyan ng value ang mga waste materials na nakikita natin sa ating paligid?
Oh yes, that is very true, di ba? We all know that we need to take care of our Mother Earth. The reason why I come up with this kind of activity because I wanted my students to make use of this trash to recycle so that we can save our planet Earth, conserve natural resources, saves energy, and decreases ecosystem destruction. That's why it's very important to know the value of these things that tinatapon lang, pero pwede siyang magamit para hindi na siya maging sagabal sa ating lipunan.
Yes, and we believe na ang ganitong activity ay bunga rin ng collaborative effort ng bawat miyembro ng isang grupo. Ano po yung some traits na na-develop ng mga students while doing this activity?
Actually, there are lots of traits, positive traits that my students have been developed. First is camaraderie. There were all first-year students, BEd and criminology. So at first, they were shy with their friends because they don't know each other. But because of this group activity, they have built friendships, they have built teamworks, and we believe that teamwork, right, multifolds the efforts.
Because of this first ever Trashon Show, I'm sure the school would want more to showcase to the students. Any plans, Teacher Rosel, to do in the future?
Honestly speaking, this was not the first time we did or I did on my subject. This was third time, but this was the best time that we really showcase their craftsmanship, their talents. They have really performed because way back 2 years, they only get pictures, taking photos, pictorials, but there was no such community program in a runway. But this time, they have really exerted much their effort, and most especially our admins, Ma'am Dr. Hadja Siti Almalin Bijamang, approved that this community program is a very successful program wherein it develops, not just improves the students' capabilities, students' creativity that helps them to be a productive students in the near future.
Teacher Rosel, kakuhaan talaga ng inspirasyon ang inyong teaching style. And because of that, any tips na nais mong i-share sa ibang mga teachers on how to unleash the creative side of the students?
To all my colleagues, to all teachers out there, most especially arts teacher, di ba? We always believe that PE or MAPE teachers are best visual aids in class. But we also need to believe and we also need to think that we must let our students work on their own. We need to let our students use their creative thinking to create something from ordinary to extraordinary thing. In that way, students will become more productive, will become more responsible. At the same time, they will make use of their talents and skills in a good way.
Muchísimas gracias, Teacher Rosel Hiolin, por el tiempo que compartido aquí na at home with GMA Regional TV. Padayon lang sa paghatag og inspirasyon sa mga teachers o sa atong mga estudyante.
Thank you at home with GMA Regional TV for inviting me.
Tutok lang mga kapuso, kay mo balik pa ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Mga kapuso, ato nakauban sa Bistok, ang baguhay lang na koronahan is si Pearl of Sarangani 2022 nga si EJ Vergara. Wala kuno niya damha ang iyahang kadaugan, maong mapasalamaton siya sa tanang misalig ug misuporta kaniya. Karon, she's living her best life as a pump girl turned beauty queen.
Samtang Jandi makabilib gyud ang gihimo ni na Teacher Rochelle Hiolin. Sanglit uban sa iyang mga estudyante, ila gyud gipakita ang ilang creativity pinaagi sa paghimo og mga sanina nga gama sa recyclable materials.
Samtang sa spotlight, nakauban nato ang director sa film nga Wala sa Mindanao Film Festival nga si Neo Bryce Largo. Out of 9 nominations, nagbunga gayud ang ilang hinaguan na tungod napasok og nakakuha pa og 3 major awards ang ilahang film.
Mga kapuso, truly inspiring and motivating gyud ang mga storya nato this morning. Sama na lamang aning panultihon gikan kang Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts today. Mga kapuso, makita pagbalik ang atong episode. Pinaagi sa pagbisita sa www.gmaregionaltv.com ug ayaw kalimot na mag-subscribe sa official YouTube channel sa GMA Regional TV.
Sa mga taga Panabo City, Davao del Norte nga kanunay gatutok sa atua dinhi sa atong programa, daghan kayong salamat. See you tomorrow mga kapuso, pagdayon sa paglambo ug taliwala sa kalisod, laban lang. Ako si John D. Esteban.
Kinisab si Cyril Chavez. Buong puso para sa Pilipino.